Hey gamers, Ethancito here, and this is the Total War Faith plugin tutorial. The super cool, super official, I'm about to restart the server because I need to wipe my data tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you've joined the server, if you want to be a god, a god, you're going to want to create a faith. And to do that, it's pretty simple. Just do /faith create and do the name of your faith. You'll notice at the top of your screen that there's now a stamina bar, and that bar is basically how much you can use your powers before you get tired out and you can't use them anymore. Next step is getting your friends in. To get your friend into your faith, you're going to want to do faith, invite, add, and then the name of the person you want to invite. And you'll get a message, and they'll get a message, and then your friend's going to want to do faith, join, and the name of the faith. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've got so many faith points. Look at that. Now I can show you how to buy powers. Now that my wallet is stacked, I'm going to open the Faith Upgrade menu using Faith Upgrade. There's the blessings, which are things that are cool for your followers. There are God powers, which are your own personal thingies. And there are curses, which are all geared towards punishing your enemies, because everyone should be part of your religion. That's how it works. Now, I'm just gonna purchase things. If you'll see, if you don't own it, it'll tell you. If you do own it, it'll also tell you. If you want to buy it, click on it. I don't have the costs shown right now, but everything is going to be 5 points. So, just go and click on what you want. You'll get a little notification with how many faith points you have left. The terrain bonus is special. It'll open up into its own menu because there's a lot of subsets that you can purchase. All of these for 5 points, and I will explain how that works when I get to the powers portion of the thing. But yeah, you just go boom, 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 click on everything you want, and then you got it. So now you're probably wondering, well, I own these powers now, but how do I use the powers? Well, that's what the Faith Powers command is for. And this opens up a little GUI with all of the powers currently in the plugin, and you'll be able to see which ones you own, and you just click on the power you want, and it'll give you this little block here that represents the power, and you'll be able to use it by right-clicking. So I'm going to use this power called Insidious, which basically the way it works is that whenever I crouch, I turn invisible. Alright, welcome to the powers demonstration portion of the video. We're going to start off with the blessings. First of all, terrain bonus. Once you have made your selection from the powers menu, which you do like this, you just click on the terrain type that you want, and you click on the power that you want, and then you click the confirm, and it will give you a block with your selections. Once you do that, you just right click, and as you can see, I now have speed, because this is the temperate terrain speed bonus. If you need to know which biomes are in which groups, there is a Minecraft wiki with all the Java biomes. I just used the categories from there for this power. Next power we're going over is called Summon God, and when this power is active, your followers have the ability to do /faith summon, which will request that you teleport over to them. You can do /faith accept to be teleported. After that is Hell's Fury. When Hell's Fury is active, everywhere that you walk and everywhere that your followers walk will become covered in fire, and you'll leave a trail of fire behind you. And you also get fire resistance, so you don't burn while you walk. Alright, the way that Powerful Flock works is when it's active, if multiple people from the same faith are close to each other, then they will get extra max health, as you can see. Because I'm close to one of my followers, I get an extra half a heart, which hasn't healed because I don't have the hunger to do that. But if I go far enough away, the power will go away because we're not close. Don't stray from the flock. This one is called Divine Intervention, and when you activate it, it launches you and your followers into the air and gives you the gliding effect so that you can glide away to safety. Finally, the mana power just gives you bread. In the future, I plan to make the bread do things, but right now it's just bread. Now we're moving on to the god powers. Lion's Heart is a power that gives you strength equal to level 4 minus the amount of armor that you're wearing. So basically, the less armor you have on, the higher your strength. Okay, so when Savior is active, and one of your followers drops below 3 hearts or 2-3 hearts when you're nearby, the power will activate and it will make you swap places. The power will not activate if you have 5 hearts or less in order to prevent you from getting teleported to your death. The way Insidious works is whenever you crouch, you turn invisible. Explosive Landing is one of my favorites, and you'll see why soon. Basically, whenever you take fall damage, the fall damage gets cancelled, and it creates an explosion of the magnitude of your fall damage, up to a limit to keep the server from crashing if you decide to drop from world height. So I'll just teleport myself into this guy. Boom. And because you don't want to die from the explosion, you get a short resistance effect to protect you from it. Finally, there's the flood power, which will put a water block on the top block of every block around you. Right now, if you're underground, it will spawn water on the surface, just to let you know. So this is only a surface use power. Finally, there's Taunt. When you use Taunt, it gives you the glowing effect, and all the people around you who are not in a faith get afflicted with a never-stopping hunger effect that I need to work on the never-stopping part. But basically, whenever they move, it triggers a hunger effect, and the only way to stop it is to either run far enough away that the power stops, or to hit the person who taunted you, and then it goes away. Bam, bam, bam. By the way, you get rid of powers by dropping them. Finally, we're going to be doing the curses. When the Curse of Crumbling is active, all items, including weapons, tools, and armor that are on nearby enemies, will lose durability at 10 times the rate. So as you can see, the bow is losing its durability at 10 times every shot. 343, 333. So this will be a big wear and tear on people's tools and armor during combat. When Heavy Boots is active, all enemies around you who are wearing boots will move at sneaking speed. So right now I'm not sneaking. Right now I am sneaking. You can see how super slow it is to move around like this. But if your enemy takes off their boots, they will move at normal speed. However, they won't get the armor value from the boots. Intoxicate spawns a cloud around you, not, an invisible cloud of noxious gas, and the noxious gas makes you become nauseous if you're an enemy and you're in the radius. Discombobulate is a fun one. When you activate it, all enemies in a radius around you will have their inventory scrambled. So as you can see, when I used it, the item in Blue Sky's main hand changed from, I forgot what it was, but it changed to cobblestone. And if I use it again, you'll see it changes to boots. So basically what's happening is the entire inventory is getting shuffled around. Due to the restrictions on god powers, they can only be kept in the hotbar. I've made it so that god powers will get shuffled, but they will only get shuffled to different spots in the hotbar. So it'll still be confusing for a god player, but it won't break their inventory. Finally, Entangle will spawn a wall of trees around all nearby enemies, and the tree type changes based on the biome, and you cannot use Entangle in biomes that will not naturally generate trees. That wraps it up for the powers demonstration. Thank you for watching the tutorial. If you have any more questions, you can hit me up in the Discord, and I will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you very much. Also, if you experience any bugs while playing on the server, we have a bug reports forum, and if you have any suggestions, we have a suggestions forum. So I hope you guys have a great time on the server when it releases this Friday at noon, US Central Time. Thank you.